Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing, today it is Woden's Day, the 18th day of the month of Juno, and the moon is on its last quarter as it's waning. And so, yeah. But none of that matters because we're going to be doing this reading for whenever you find this video and for whoever this video is for. So let's see what message wants to come through today. We are using the birch runes, the Elderfruth Archon birch wood. Let's see what message needs to come through for whoever this video is for, for whenever you find this video. Definitely that one. Let's look at that. Okay. How are you? How are you on this, where I am very hot day? It's not super hot, it's not like super, super, super hot. It's definitely been hotter in existence. However, it's quite warm. But we are almost at the solstice, so these are things that happen. So here we go. The message that wanted to come through today. Central issue is represented by Pertho reversed. Pertho is the rune of the lot box. The lot box has to do with surprises and also fate. But reversed, I'm going to read this a couple ways. First of all, reversals, especially in the central part or on the path line or even on the upper part, even in the lower part. Okay, I'm going to back up. Reversals often mean inner. So I'm going to read this a couple ways. First of all, today you're going to be really noticing things about yourself that you didn't realize before. They've always been the case, and that's the thing about Pertho, is that it's the lot box. Whatever's inside the lot box was already in the lot box. It was always there, or it was at least already there. And it just, when it opens, that's when you realize it. And if it's upright, then it's just something that was always the case and you didn't realize it. But when it's reversed, it's something that internally, something about yourself that you didn't realize, but that was always the case. So that's sort of come into focus today. It may also have to do with a surprise that happened that wasn't terribly comfortable, that was sort of unpleasant, uncomfortable surprise. And like what I was saying with Lotbox before, is that it was something that was already the case. It was already in progress. It was something that was already happening and that was already going on, even if it was just under the surface. But we didn't realize it. And then suddenly it gets revealed and you're like, oh. So a combination of both of those things. It could be the one that actually causes the other one. In fact, leading up to this, we have Ansu's, which is the rune of communication, manifestation, expression. It could have been something that was communicated to you that was a huge paradigm shift realization for you, that you were like, oh, because you hadn't realized it was already going on. Whatever was communicated to you was already happening. It was already going on, and it's a surprise, but it was already happening. So it was like, oh, I have to realize that. So this could either be somebody communicating to you something that's like, by the way, this was already happening. This is what the situation is, and you just had no idea. Or you could have been expressing yourself. You could have been communicating or manifesting something, and then that caused you to realize either something about yourself, or it could have been an unpleasant realization about something that was actually going on, or both, because that's quite possible. What is going to help you is we have Yira, which is the rune of the harvest, and also time. So a couple things. First of all, stay present. Become very, very present in this moment. Really sit in it. I'm actually going to throw down one on top and one on the bottom for this as well. But yeah, for the harvest, you're seeing. I usually say you're seeing the fruits of your labors already. When I see Yira here, which is also the case, as soon as you open up to this, as soon as you accept this truth that suddenly has been revealed to you, that was always the case, but you didn't realize, this was, so as soon as you accept this harvest, basically, it's like, oh, okay, so this is a thing. And then that alone will open up to It's not even the harvest, but it's like the realization and accepting the realization, accepting the reality of what has been revealed and what is being revealed. Whether this is the unpleasantness of it that you are now dealing with, or whether this is that part of you that you didn't realize was the case that is now also being revealed to you, based on what was communicated or what you expressed, or what you communicated or expressed. It could have been something you were talking about to somebody, and then you realized, oh my gosh, this about myself and or this about the world. It's like the time, oh my gosh. So story coming in. There was a point in time where this is okay, you get the treat of this weird story. So I was in the office years ago, and I guess we'd been promised donuts, and then the donuts didn't happen. And I was like, oh, well, I don't care because I don't have any faith in humanity. And then I was like, wait a minute, but what do I have faith in? And then immediately my mind said entropy. And then I had to explain this to the lady sitting in front of me, this poor lady who had to deal with that. So anyway, okay, back to the reading. But anyway, it's just, you might be communicating something that you may say in a way that made you laugh, but then suddenly it makes you realize, like, oh my gosh, that may not be the case. Your revelation may vary. But anyway, what will help you at that point when this thing is revealed, whether it's something unpleasant that is revealed to you, that is outside of you, that is like, oh my gosh, but this will also lead you to the other whether to, and which is whether this is something that you've just realized about yourself that you didn't realize was the case. And now you realize that it is, and now you have to move forward incorporating that and including that, because that's also you. So what is going to help you is we have Yira, of course, the harvest, and also time. First of all, just accepting it is going to reveal to you, it's going to get you some abundance in your life that you didn't realize you had. It's going to center you. It's going to bring you into the present moment. But it's like an extra source of nourishment, if you like. Something else that it becomes more whole for you once you realize this about yourself. And even about the world. If this is an unpleasant thing about the world that's been really revealed to you, then this is just basically also, it makes things more complete, and it makes things more rich, and it brings you more in the world that is like, oh, okay, so that's more. Ultimately, what this is leading you to, I'm going a long way around on this, but this connects you to more to source, which is why I'm saying this is more of a wholeness kind of thing. This is a completion thing. But it's not completion, but it's like, oh my gosh, okay, so there's more to the world than I thought, and there's more to myself than I thought. And I'm getting the fruits of those labors as far as accepting that. And what this is going to do is connect you to whatever source is for you, your source energy, first of all, and also just, to the greater radiance, which, maybe you already will have some connection to that, but once you allow for more, it's like shadow work. It's like, oh, so I have access to more of this. What isn't going to help you is we have Fehu reversed, and we also have Lagus. So Fehu is the rune of wealth and worth. This is cattle. That's the wealth that you tend. It's whatever it is you take care of. Whatever it is that is in your life, that as long as you take care of it, gives your life wholeness and worth. However, it's reversed in the lower line. And this connected to this is this communication, whether this was you expressing or whether this is somebody communicating to you. This was a moment where it made you question your worth. And that's, kind of, why is my light not coming back? Sorry, we'll have light again in a second. Light! Okay, so at this moment when this happened, whatever this was, whatever form of communication, manifestation, expression this was, whether this was somebody communicating this to you that was like a paradigm shift for you, and suddenly you were like, oh my gosh, this was always the case, and it's not very comfortable, or whether this was something that you were expressing or communicating that led you to this realization about yourself that you didn't realize before, but was always also the case, or also realization of something that was not very comfortable. There was a part of that made you question your worth. It made you sort of worry about your confidence, like, should I even be as confident as I have been? But also just like questioning your worth, basically. It's reversed in the lower line. what is behind that is you were just going with the flow. You were just flowing along. You're even questioning, is like, am I where my heart is? You know, am I centered where I need to be? And it may cause emotions to surge up that are going to sort of overwhelm you and really make you doubt your confidence and your worth. So obviously that won't help. Acknowledge that if it does happen, it's a possibility. So if that's the case, bring yourself back up to here. It's like the fact that okay, yes, this was a shock, but the fact that I'm accepting it and the fact that I'm allowing it and acknowledging this, not even allowing it, because if it's something you want to change, then certainly. But the fact that you're recognizing this and appreciating and acknowledging it will bring in for you greater abundance in terms of completion, a sense of completion and a sense of being very much more in the present moment. And it will connect you more to source, whatever source is for you. And what this will lead you to is like a new blank page kind of thing. It will like open up the road before you, but there's no road. It's now mapless, trackless, fresh start for you. It's like now things are very new in a way that they haven't been for you before. Opening up to this and realizing that you are more than you were. It's like shadow work. You're actually like, okay, when I accept this about myself and about things, then there is actually more. It ultimately means that there's more to me and more to things that I didn't realize there was more to. And this, when I integrate this, will open things up for me in a way that I didn't realize things could even be opened up for me. So that's exciting. So that is your message today, the message that wanted to come through today. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.